Hello, I am Bad Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I've never really uploaded anything like this. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to glitch out your coach in college football, where he's maxed out on every single thing you possibly want. Be a scheme guru, league recruiter, master motivator, CEO, program builder, talent developer, strategist, and architect. I forget what the other one is, the one that starts with an A. So you just want to start a new dynasty. First off, you do have to have the pre-order bonus. You have to have this or it does not work. Disclaimer. Then you want this on the fastest. Doesn't matter all that much though. And I like to play with this on 0 or your players never progress during the regular season. The team you're wanting to pick is Georgia from the SEC. You can be the OC, does not matter. You want to create a new head coach. Doesn't matter what you pick. Pick recruiter just because that's the way I like it, even though I don't think it's as good as it was last year. None of this matters. You don't even bother they're building your coach however you want them. None of that matters. So now we have our coach with Georgia. We get 100 free points right off there. Then you want to go to members, create a new character. This is where it does not matter. Does not matter what team you pick, honestly. I'll pick Middle Tennessee. Honestly, it does not matter. Weren't they once called Middle Tennessee State though? And we'll play as this guy. But we're never really gonna play as him. Then what you want to do is go back to Georgia, click Middle Tennessee. What you want to do is make him dynasty owner. And after you make him dynasty owner, you want to retire this coach. Let's see if this works. It's 50-50. Sometimes you have to retire him in the middle of the regular season. Go to the SEC, click Georgia, offensive coordinator. It did work. Okay. But now you have a level 0 coach, and you still got the points. And if you want to, you can retire him again. I know it says 0 points, but trust me, I'll show you. I'll have 200 points. You come over here, go back to Georgia. And there's Juan Book. See, now it says I have 100 points. Well, go over to edit coach. The only thing you're not going to be able to edit now is his alma mater and his pipeline. Those are the only things you're not going to be able to edit. You can edit every single thing else from info, appearance. Say we want him to be this bald-headed serial killer looking guy. We can do that. We can make him wear jeans. And 47 different jackets. Exit it out. We have 200 points. The next step is, this is how I like to do it. I like to go back to Middle Tennessee State. Because I'm not doing anything with Middle Tennessee State. They're just here to help me out. I like to make Georgia the owner again of the dynasty. Then switch back to Georgia. And this is the one thing that does slow this up. You gotta recruit a top 5 class. Which with Georgia, it's easy. I've done it multiple times. So just add, this is the way I do. I go minimum star 4. Interest in school top, since Kirby has the dream school. Then I add everybody that we're number 1 on. Alright. What I like to do is I don't even scout, since I'm not planning to really stay at Georgia longer than 3 years. It takes 2 full seasons to do it. Then once to switch schools, you got a semi-season. So I guess it's within 3 seasons. Because you got to stay the off season after the second natty, so you can get that number 2 recruiting class. Or the second number top 5 recruiting class. And what I like to do is I just go through and I offer scholarships to everyone that we're number 1 on. And if they accept, if they decommit right on the spot, awesome. If they don't, oh well, we already got a 5-star. If they don't, no big deal. There's one. What I like to do is I like to get 6 commitments pre-season. No matter if it's 6 5-stars, which I've never got 6 5-stars to commit before week 1, or 1 5-star and 5 4-stars. I like to try to get at least 6 commitments, because that gives you a pretty good start on recruiting. Then after I do that, I take everyone off the board. Let's see, we already have 3, so I only need 3 more commitments. I like to take everyone off the board, then just fill it with as many 5-stars as I can. 3 commitments. Now I like to go to the prospect list again, but I just go to 5 stars. Then every 5-star that we're already in the top 10, I add. So now we have a board full of 5 stars. All you want to do now is advanced week. I totally did that wrong. Okay, see now we're level 16. That's why I said to put that at fastest, because I felt like most of the time it, for some reason, jumps to like level 15, 16. So what you want to do now is I'll go over to coach abilities and buy all the abilities. And then go through here and just max everything out. See, now we only have 68 points left, and we need at least 256 to max another thing out. So what you want to do is retire coach. Okay. I did this a little wrong. Okay, if it's not letting you do another team, just exit out of the dynasty like that. You should make the whatever school you're using dynasty owner first, but I forgot to do that. It doesn't really mess up anything. It just slows it down a little. See what now? Just go over here, make Middle Tennessee or whatever school you're using dynasty owner. Then come over down here, retire coach. Then You just repeat the same process a few times. Add coach, SEC, Georgia, offensive coordinator, click him, sign the contract. And it says you got 100 points. It doesn't show. Retire. Georgia offensive coordinator, coach, sign him. Said we only had 68 points. Now we have 168. Now I'll go upgrade coach. And see if we have plenty of points. And now all we got is technician. Same process. Do over to retire. Retire coach. New coach. I guess it'd be quicker if you go to 5 stars and stuff. Okay, don't do Kirby Smart like I just did. There you go. And then there's barely enough points. We haven't played one game, and we already have recruiter, technician, and master motivator unlocked and maxed out. What you want to do now is switch back to Middle Tennessee State, go to, click on Georgia, make Dynasty owner, and then switch back to Georgia. Then go over to team schedule, not scores and schedule. And if you want to play the games, feel free. All it's going to do is add more time to the process. Force wins. Just force Georgia to go undefeated. Okay, since now we did that, hopefully we didn't screw recruiting up too bad. We did not. Make sure you do that part before you do recruiting, or it will take away hours that you put on prospects. That is a big factor. Just put 40 hours on all these guys. So I have all the points on the players now, and I just went ahead and put 40 on everybody. I don't think we'll get locked out of anybody or Georgia. Who's going to lock Georgia out? And then bench the next week. If you want to, as in make that process quicker or longer, you can force wins with Middle Tennessee State. You can make them win out, or if you're a Western Kentucky fan, you can make them lose out. You know, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm curious to see what happens to him. Then all you want to do, since we already forced all those wins, just recruit. Go down here and see if you can start offering visits. Usually you can't offer any visits until about week 2 or 3. But really all you're doing is recruiting. Get a 5-star Sam linebacker, 5-star receiver, 5-star receiver. I looked out of the running back. Two cornerbacks. Georgia is going through their ringer on this schedule. He's got a 5-star right side edge, 5-star running back, 5-star receiver, 5-star receiver, 5-star will linebacker, 5-star left guard, 5-star Sam linebacker, and we jumped up to third on the other guy. We get a cornerback, a DT, Mike linebacker, a right outside edge, cornerback, and we lose nobody. The right tackle doesn't want to come in. That could be a little worrisome. I will be fine. We have a top 5 class locked up already. And I'll show you once we get to the off season. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this part right here and I'll pick back up in the taxes like I said we would. If all these notifications could go away, that'd be awesome. We unlocked Arc Attack. All you want to do, go to schedule, go to SEC, Conference Championship, force yourself to win, and then you can send to bowl game. Alrighty, we ended up getting that other 5-star or 4-star running back. Okay, so now since you're at conference title, I just went and checked on them. We don't play this week, so click advanced week, not ready to advance like I just did. All you want to do is go force yourself wins. Like it honestly does not matter. Or it does matter, but there's nothing special about this. Just go force yourself some wins. Same deal. Now, you're getting 3, 4, 5, 6 players drafted. And to prove my point, I'm not even going to recruit the signing period to show you don't need to recruit to get a top 5 class. During the off season, I'm just going to send the national signing period. Boom. We won by 39 points. 38 points almost. Easy. So now you should have this unlocked. This unlocked. You win one more bowl game. One more top 5 recruiting class. Usually you do get this one, the talent developer, the second off season. Because usually there's a few people on this Georgia team that will be drafted in the first round. Same process. Minimum 4-star, top interest, and just go from here. I get as close to 6 to 7 commits, and make sure you force wins. That is very important. I went ahead and beefed up Georgia's schedule just for the fun of it. We still have the number 1 recruiting class. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And we're first or second on everybody. Awesome. We just got 4 more commitments. We lost this receiver. We get a 4-star cornerback. And we jump back into first with the left tackle, I think. We were able to steal him back, and we got the left tackle, 4-star Sam linebacker, and the 4-star running back. I think that's everybody. I think that is everybody. No, we still have him, but he's going to commit. Then you just gotta force some wins. This is the easy part. ICC, Georgia, Iron Rock Strategist. So now we can go down here. We can, oh, that's talent developer. Let's go ahead and unlock it. We unlock Scheme Guru. So now we only have 2 left to unlock. Players leaving. Oh, well, we messed up. We only have 1 first-round pick. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, so we're going to have to stay at Georgia 1 more year. Landlock Relief Recruiter. We'll go ahead and go buy that. So we just need 1 more person drafted. And we will. Okay. To make sure you're not fired, what I would do is come in here. First wins for your first 9 games. Then just send to the week 15 and did what I said we would. Win the first 9, lost the last 3. We ended up getting extended. It doesn't matter. Send them to a bowl game since we didn't make the conference title game. Playing Oregon State in the Las Vegas Bowl. Alright, it doesn't matter what you do right here. Somehow we're still at Middle Tennessee State on the other one. I'm going to force a win. you don't have to. You can literally just sim until the player's leaving, which is what I'm gonna do right now. And we get 3 first-round picks. Awesome. So now I just advance the week. Go to upgrade coach, and we unlocked it. So now we have all this stuff unlocked, but we still don't have CEO or program builder unlocked. All we gotta do now is sim to the next off season and take a head coaching job somewhere. Now you can just pick whatever team you want. Like, I'm going to be the coach at... Okay, I'm gonna take the East Carolina job. So now I'm gonna sign the contract. The head coach of East Carolina now. Okay, now what you wanna do, upgrade coach. You can unlock program builder and CEO. Now you wanna go back to Middle Tennessee State, which this guy somehow has not been fired yet. Switch over there. Okay, I did that wrong. I did this wrong. Switch back to the East Carolina job. Our coach. Go over here. Make him dynasty owner. And then you want to just retire your coach. Make a new coach. I think they're an American. They are? Okay. Head coach. And you still get the 100-point bonus. It says we only have 104 points. We don't. I promise you we don't. Go over here. Boom. 188. And basically all you want to do is, this does take a minute, just keep on retiring them. What I recommend is you build up like 500-600 points, and then you spend all of them, but have until you have like 12 to 16 left. Then you build up another 500-600. You spend all those until you have about 10 to 12 left, and you just repeat the process over and over until he's maxed out. That is how I recommend doing it. I guess supposedly there's a cap at 1023, and if you reach that cap, I think you can still add more points, but I'm not 100% positive. And that's how you max out your coach. He has every ability maxed out. And then, say you, I think I may have already went over this, but say you don't like the way he looks, you can still go in. Since he's custom, and you can change his name, like, I'll change his name to Bad Coach. You can change his playbook. Only things you can't change is his alma mater and his pipeline. I'll go with I'll do this guy. Then alright, there is the maxed out coach. Now what you want to do is you want to go back to your, let's go back over to your sim school, do switch characters, go over here, make your coach that you just spent all that time building, make a dynasty owner, then retire him. Also, if you really wanted to, which there's no stopping you from doing this either for as of right now until they patch it, say you want to use a real coach, like say you want to use Matt Gundy and max them out, you can do Matt Gundy. Like, it still works with real coaches. Like, I don't even know if Matt Gundy's still coaching at Oklahoma State right now. Yes. So say you want to do this all on Matt Gundy. Just click on Matt Gundy. You got those 100 points. Go over here. Wow, he has nothing unlocked. It is going to be harder to get those top 5 recruiting classes. That's what I was trying to think of. But it may take longer than 2 seasons, but you'll have everything else maxed out. I think you can buy everything with Matt Gundy besides Elite Recruiter. And just pick a slave school. And just have a school in mind that you don't care wins, loses, or whatever. Or pick a team you don't like. Like, in my case, Texas A&M or Ohio State, and force losses for all of them. Or make the team go into the shitter, not the shithole. Or make the team go into the shithole. See, you're still getting the points. You have Scheme Guru, I unlock Master Motivator. You can unlock Talent Developer, Architect. Only ones you can't unlock are Program Builder CEO, and top 2 recruiting classes. Which I don't know from the beginning if you can unlock talent developer. You should be able to unlock architect, and I think he's already a strategist. You should be able to unlock all of them, I think. Besides maybe talent developer, program builder, CEO, and top 5 recruiting class with Mike Gundy year 1. So you can just max all that out. Then, say if you want to play the game, just put the other team on, what is it called? Palette. Just put it on auto palette. And after you put it on auto palette for the team you're not using, like say we were maxing Mike Gundy out, and we just picked East Carolina as the slave school. Put East Carolina on auto palette and play the games with Mike Gundy. So you can also do it that way. So I have my coach now, and I am probably going to do a series with this actually now, since he's fully maxed out. But that's what I'm going to do for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to edit this down because this took me 5? No, not 5. It took me about 2.5 hours to make. So instead of just throwing up almost a 3-hour video, because I think it's closer to 3 hours honestly, I'm just going to edit it and I will post it. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, keep looking up because that's where it all is. See you guys.